Hi, it's Bruce. It's Sunday, July 13th. It's a lovely day out there. And haven't had much going on in the theater lately. We did see something yesterday, which I'll get to. But I'd like to announce that today, July 13th, is Bill and my 29th, that's 29th anniversary together. Yes, 29 years ago today, we count as our anniversary when we went to see a cabaret act starring Michael Moriarty doing jazz piano, and that event bonded Bill and I together forever in a very good way, because we were the only two people in the whole place who were like going, oh my God. Anyway, everyone else was cheering and applauding, and we were like, this is very strange. So we immediately bonded with each other. We had met a few weeks before, but we don't count that as our anniversary. We count the bonding experience with Michael Moriarty as our anniversary. Anyway, yes, 29 years, and what do I have to show for it? No Bill today. No, Bill is gone to, he's on his way to Iowa, Sioux City, to direct a concert version of Sideshow. He'll be gone a week, and, oh, well, you know, 29 years, you got to do without your holidays. But I got to see him this morning, and we had a lovely anniversary dinner, which we made together last night. So, you know, you got to just keep going on. He'll be back in a week, and I miss him, even after 29 years. But I am going about my own daily life now. So I'm going to tell you about the show we saw yesterday, which is the Bacchae. Okay, so yesterday Bill and I went to the Lincoln Center Festival to see the Bacchae, which is a production of the National Theatre of Scotland, and was being done at Lincoln Center, Rose Theatre, at the Jazz at Lincoln Center Hall in the Time Warner Center for about 2 weeks only. And I believe today's the last performance, and we loved it. The Bacchae is a Greek tragedy by Euripides and stars Alan Cumming. Alan Cumming is one of my favorite performers. The first time I ever saw him was in the revival of Cabaret, which I thought he was brilliant in. I think in my life, I think it's the best male musical performance I've ever seen. Arguably, maybe in the top three, but offhand I put him #1, because when I was watching Cabaret the first time in previews before it was reviewed, I was a bit trepidatious. I love Cabaret, and I love the original, and love the film, and didn't know if this would make it. And Alan Cumming, I just was sitting there through the whole time just thinking, this is a whole different take, and I love it. Anyway, this is a whole new Alan Cumming, and he's Dionysius. All that little evil, sexy little Alan Cumming stuff is there. He's perfect for Dionysius. The plot of the Bacchae is that Dionysius has come down from, I assume, Olympus, to have everyone, the different city-states, claim him as a god. He's sort of a demigod, a half-god. His mother was a human. She was raped by Zeus and then suffered the consequences. She got a big lightning bolt through her. But Zeus saved Dionysius, and he was born outside of his mother's womb, and now he's come down to claim his godship. He's trotting around all the city-states, and he's currently in Thebes, where Pentheus, who is the king of Thebes, is not about to give Dionysius his due. Dionysius is going to take care of this and make Pentheus suffer a lot. Dionysius has brought along the Minyas, and I believe that's how you pronounce it, and all these Greek words are a bit Greek to me. And they are reimagined in this modern version as sort of a Dreamgirls type outfit. There's, I believe, 8 of them in red dresses, and kind of diva-ish, 1980 a la Dreamgirls. They sing some great numbers, and the mood is pretty, let's party. Until you get to the part where Dionysius is going to ruin Pentheus. Pentheus is played by a Scottish actor named Cal Machinic, or something similar to that, my Scottish not being that good. And he's wonderful. He is an authoritarian terror figure at the beginning, just not giving Dionysius anything. And then Dionysius gets into his head and has Pentheus dress up in a dress and go in and spy on the Bacchae, so he won't be, the Bacchae being all women, so he won't be noticed. And of course Dionysius has an underlying motive for this, that is to have Pentheus torn asunder, literally, by his own mother. His mother, played by Paula Dionysiti, I believe it is, and she plays Agave, Pentheus' mother. And I wasn't buying her at the beginning, but she grew on me, and she gave a very good performance. Pentheus and Dionysius give wonderful performances. Alan Cumming and this young Cal Machinic gave great performances. It's directed by John Tiffany, who directed Black Watch, which is played in Brooklyn, but I've never seen it. And it has some great special effects. Alan Cumming arrives on stage from up top of the theater, upside down, hanging, with his kilt sort of hanging down, which means there's a full moon over Lincoln Center, provided by Mr. Cumming. And my other favorite effect was the burning of the palace by Dionysius and the Bacchae, which is done with many flames on stage. I don't know how they fix that set every day. They must either paint it or scrub it down somehow, because it's a little singed after the burning. I highly recommend this if it ever plays anywhere else, or if they film it or something. I love Greek tragedy, and this was a great modern reimagining of it. So I'd give that 4 stars. I just really enjoyed it. It was about 2 hours with no intermission, and it's great to have these things come into New York, because you can see them in the Edinburgh Festival in London all the time, but we don't always get these sort of things. So congratulations, Lincoln Center. I'm going to end with a little bit of fireworks that we saw right out our window. We were watching TV on July 2nd, and the Fort Lee over there across the George Washington Bridge had fireworks display, and it was just gorgeous to go out on a fire escape and watch this. So enjoy that, and I'll see you next time.